y'all? It's your boy Raydale, Shamaine.
Hi, I'm Janae Johnson.
This is Shayna Harris.
I'm Julian Brown.
This is Jamani Jones.
What's up, everybody? It's Keith Guy.
And you are now tuned in.
You are now tuned in.
And you now tuned in.
And you are now tuned in to Straight Talk.
Straight Talk.
So what inspires you to be a rapper?
I don't even necessarily consider myself a rapper, to be honest with you. Really, I always just feel like I just say a bunch of words, and then the words that I choose to say, people just happen to like it. I consider myself more so a poet. When I think about what a poet is, they just got this, it's like a special power, like a superpower of imagination and expression. And they just create verses, but more so somebody that kind of paints a picture. If I'm rapping, it's just like I can rhyme, shoot, fluid, and keep it going. If that's the case, everybody's a rapper. Dr. Seuss is a rapper. But something with some substance, I always consider myself along that line. So really, man, just what inspired me to just engage and express in any type of musical form, man, it was outlet. It was a necessity for me as a way of surviving. So I just refer to it as just something like an exercise. Anything like a hobby, like basketball, anything that people kind of take liberty in doing. It's kind of what I chose to do as a way to just survive the outskirts of my circumstances.
So, what do you enjoy most about being a musician? What do you dislike about being a musician?
I think the funniest thing about being a musician is that they like freedom to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be crazy, you can just do it because you're this thing. So, you can express that. So I would say that, and just the vulnerability aspect, the things that you may suppress in your life, or things that you may not, truth that you may not face, you're able to tell it in little ways, maybe a line that you say, or a story that you tell, or a title, whatever, however you kind of impact it, compact it. I think the most difficult thing is the type of music that I do. It's more like lyrical, something just with some substance and storytelling. Now, the generation is so microwave, everything is hot, everything is quick, everything is up tempo. Even if you listen to the cadence of the beat, everyone's rapping fast, everyone's. So for me, it's that. Like, well, I don't necessarily, my heart is that I don't follow that. I let rap and adapt as well. I think just adapting to it and just finding that balance to still be me, still be raw, still be authentic to myself, but kind of move forward with time.
What do you think was your biggest problem that you had to overcome throughout your music career?
Patience. Just understanding that everything just takes time, and really trusting God, trusting that you put your faith in something, you put your work in something. Just the art of entrepreneurship, where you don't necessarily know what's coming next. You're just taking a risk on yourself and betting on yourself every time, and not giving up because it's you. It's your investment. So I think the biggest thing is just patience and just really falling in love with the process, because it can get a little difficult. Some things can get a little tiring, or you may not always agree with certain decisions that's being made on the back end of things, but just trusting that everything is just going to come out, and just keep your attention good, keep your heart pure, just believe that if you stay true, that things is going to come true.
Thinking about all the other artists that we have in the city, a very talented city, but what do you think separates you from the other artists?
I'm real. That's it. It's just me. I think a lot of times, man, people, they get in positions, right? And then they stop being the person who they were before they got there. It's like, you were cool, you were humble, you were like a generous guy, you was an approachable dude, but now you're this. And now when you got to this, or here you may have 10 people supporting you, here you got about 10,000, but now you switched. Now it ain't as real. Now it's not even you. You've got lost between that distance of being hungry and being comfortable, and now you're that thing. I think a lot of times I see these dudes, I know these dudes personally, I know these dudes' personal lives. Like, I know their mom, we sit and have dinner, you acting like a tough guy over here. Shoot, who? You're not doing that, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that. But it makes sense because you wanna appeal to these people. If you're not doing this for this crowd, then you're not nobody. Right? it's like fake love feels better than loneliness. You don't necessarily want to be alone, but the people that you're around ain't real, but they gonna make you feel that way. So what separates me is just I'm authentic. I ain't never have to hide behind nothing. A lot of these dudes, they probably with some crew or some gang, or oh, you such and such and them cousin, or you know because what your dad and them did. Right. I know because of what Raydale did. I stood on my 2 shoes because Raydale did that. And Raydale feel, I'll pick Raydale. Right. I gotta come to your backyard and I talk to your big homie. If you come to my backyard, you talk to me. I'm my own big homie. I'm my own OG. If I tell somebody else that they're my OG, then it has nothing to do with anything outside of that. It may be respect, or it may be like something that we've been gained, you know, that we have a personal type of connection. Outside of that is, you gotta come and talk to me. If I come and talk to anybody that's outside of myself, then it's a whole bunch of lines of people that I gotta talk to. So I think what just separates is just authenticity. And you just gotta pick it. Also, all you gotta do is you pay attention to people's lifestyle. You ask yourself, if that's real to you, then you need to check your inside. Because you know these people, they're not El Chapo, Pablo, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they act to them, and it feel good. And it's crazy. Like, you can't live in a delusion and call it real. And that's what it is. Like, outside of that, I usually say what people don't want to say, and I usually do what people don't want to do. People don't want to be themselves, because they can be something else, they can hide behind that. So for me, as long as I can continue to remain me, regardless of what goes on, musically, however I elevate, if I stop being me, then I've lost it. I've lost the entire purpose of being. So that's the biggest thing. It get tricky because you're in this gene pool of people, and you have to be recorded. Right. When you're honest to yourself, being around something fake make you big.
Many of us have been wanting answers, along with myself, about the local rappers diss track. I mean, I thought it was personally dope, but what was your intentions behind it?
That's the #1 question in the world right now. So look, Hov said this, right? Money. Do you fools listen to music or do you skim through it? Everybody took it as a diss song, right? Everybody, initially. It's a diss, look rap, da. So, my answer now to the world, so it's 2 perspectives. So I wrote it from 2 perspectives. So the A side, if you look at it and you listening to the music from a eager fan that's looking for that level of competition, it's been missing for a while. Like, yes, here we go. This is going to initially set off the talent. Like, somebody responded, now it's just engaging, and now we can enjoy hip hop. It's competitive, it's a sport. It's just like when you watch basketball. You might watch the 82 games, but you're really looking forward to the playoffs, because that's when you get to, that's March Madness, it really go there. Super Bowl, it really go there. So when you listen to it from that perspective, yeah, it's a bitch. Like I said, everybody, I personally said your name. You hear me. There's nothing there, like, I'm talking to you directly. This is me, you know what's up with me. And a lot of people didn't know what's up. So when I'm writing it from that perspective, I'm like, yeah, it is this. Now, perspective on the beat. You listening to it from a fan perspective, and you listening to it like, you know, he raised the bar for music. Not just here, but in the Midwest. He raised the bar for music. Now, if you listen to it from there, where now the bar is set, or now anything underneath that bar, or anything now that you listen to, I have now created expectation for you as far as music goes. It's like, what has music been before I did this? And is it this? And if it's not that, then you have to do a job where you have to emphasize this, because now who's going to come to that level, or who's actually going to push themselves to actually, let's bring this music back.
So outside of yourself, who would you be your top 5 artists in Grand Rapids?
What do you consider artists? Musicians. That gets sticky for me, because I think about artists, then I think about myself. I know how I work, I know how I think, I know what I do with my pen, I know the knowledge that I put into it, the energy that I put into it. And it's hard to say that I got a top 5, anything, because of the work ethic. Now I will say this, it's endless talent, I done came across it, I done felt it, I done sat with it, worked with it. I can't say that about a person. I can only say you got talent. Because when I think about artists, it's bigger than just the music, you know what I'm saying? Like the Lady Ace Boogies, the Quan Reynolds, the Key Belchers, J-Rob, the Shamaine Lefts of the city who didn't get it, you know, like actually, you got some, you know. But if I had to say just like my favorite that I like their music and I listen to it, the type of music that I listen to, are people, a couple up-and-coming artists. One, Philo, Michael Knowles, Cinema, Maggie Collins, Kendall Huff, which is one of the individuals that I named local rappers. I would do Shamaine Left. And 5, I would go with let's say I'm gonna do Lady Ace.
Okay.
I got a brand.
So, in order for Grand Rapids music to grow, what do you think that needs to be done to help our city grow in the music industry?
I think the same energy that we put in elevating the rap scene is the same energy that we need to put in just the overall presence of the city. You know what I'm saying? I think it's bigger than music. So with music, I would say just the support. You know what I'm saying? The authenticity of support. And when I say support, I mean investment, right? Something active, not just from a distance. I share the post, I like it. That's appreciated. But how far is it going to get when you know you have a range that ranges way outside of the city, right? So it's just that investment, making those connections. But I think the grand scheme, the larger, the bigger picture, is the mentality, man. It's filled with, it's just this crowd mentality, right? Where it's, because I've personally experienced it. So I experienced it from, I'm a unique type of individual, right? And I know you understand that. Whereas I've been behind the administration, I've been behind the business, I've seen the statistics, I know the numbers, I know the money that we're working with, I know the big names, the man, I've been there, but I've also been in the streets too. So it's a dichotomy of existence. And it's everything that we talk about over here, you saying that, right? But you don't care about these kids. They're dollar signs. You're looking at these kids as money. Like they're currency to me. These are human beings really with real issues. You wouldn't survive how we survive, right? And you have to do something about that. It needs nourishment, right? But it's that you don't want to compromise your position, not because you don't want to help. You don't want to let go of power. You don't want to let your power go. Because the moment that you put somebody in a position who may outshine you, who may have a brighter perspective than you, then it compromises who you are to these people. And then when it's like a lion, when you threaten their pride, and then I take your leader out, everybody else gonna fall in line. You don't want to get taken out. But it ain't even a competition, man. It's about scoot over. It's all this land. You have all of this land, and it's only you. That's not leadership to me. And there's too many people in positions here, personally, that I know, and from observation who I see. There's too many people in positions who can actually make real change by phone call or a press of a button. But if you ain't got power to let power go, you gotta ask yourself, is that a man to you?
Now, not only are you Raydale Shamaine as an artist, but you also have another side to you, right? And that's that outgoing personality that I have always known you to have. Can you reiterate a little more on exactly the other part of who Raydale Shamaine is?
Y'all remember on the Diary of a Mad Black Woman, where the mom walked into church on crack singing? She was like, "Look, so you know my rap name is Raydale Shamaine. So I branched off the Shamaine, and it's Shamainiac. Right? So it's this whole maniac thing. It's like, you think about a maniac, you're like crazy. Right? But it's just that. It's like, yeah, my personality crazy. It's like playing Uno, it's a wild card. It's like, you don't know what color I'm gonna have. You just should hope that you got it in your hand and keep going.
Yeah.
And it's just that, you know what I'm saying? It's just me being me, man. So some days I might give you some comedy. Some days I might give you something philosophical. Some days I might give you something biblical and spiritual. The next day I might cut into you. I'm too truthful. I'm too raw. Some days I might heal the world. I might kill the world, depending on what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that all in one. All of that stuff is embodied. So it's just me, man. It's just we too gifted as people, and I just utilize it more. I think you never get marginalized to what standard procedure is for a person to live their life. Like, you gotta do this, or you can't do that. Like, you gotta wear a shirt tied up such and such. Like, no, I'm gonna still get my point across. They still gonna love me if I come in here with my pajamas on. Don't set the standard for what's professional to somebody. Like, what is professional? And I would just use words. I'm not telling you to be crazy, but you gotta have some common sense, have some understanding of things, but be yourself. You know what I'm saying? People wanna see that. People wanna know you. So outside of music, you see me just as much as you see me doing this. If I ain't rapping or however I'm rapping, I'm on stage, engaging the crowd. Outside of that, I'm right when I finish getting off stage, I'm hanging with my fans. We might go to Yesterdogs and we chilling, but you might catch me at the gym. Come up with me. Like, I'm not above or less than that. We equal, but it's just that, like I said, it's authenticity, man. It's just be you. If you know you're funny, but you also know you're an educator, be that, man. Be funny. Like, make somebody laugh, make somebody smile. Don't just be stern because you this thing. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't want to be boxed in. I don't want to do that. I feel like if I gotta be boxed in to make somebody else comfortable, it's either two things. I should either be dead or I shouldn't be there. Nah, I ain't trying to die yet. I got too much life here.
That's real. So, outside of your music, you tend to post random freestyle videos on your Instagram and Snapchat and your Facebook page.
We jack son and then throw her out. It's looking like the Bobby Brown edition. Abolition over acquisition. Disposition versus disposition.
Can you explain what makes your freestyle so unique?
I literally pay attention to every word. Like, if I can take the word shoot and I can say shoot 16 different ways, I'm a person before I even rap, I'm gonna go find a way to say shoot 16 different ways. I love words, right?
Took a 40 cal right to the brain. He got caught up in beef. It got a double meaning. I still hear that cowbell ringing like Antoine. Watch who you love.
So for me, I just push ways to be as creative as possible. Like, yeah, you can throw me a beat, I can hop on and I can rap and get it dope. But it's like, I want to say something that ain't nobody even said before, and they ain't said it like this. Or if I heard a joke, let me say the joke in a certain type of way. Whatever I can use to like make it creative. Like, it was a line that I said, we sold drugs, got money, cut some people off. Well, that was rock, paper, scissors all along. And it's instantly you like, wow, like, this dude. So it's, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to push the edge, man, like literally as much as possible. Like, I don't want to just rap, be standing and sound like some arrogant. It's like, let's have fun sometimes. Like, let's be as playful as possible. Like, say a line that's is hot. Like, let it slide off a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I think that, man, is just you still gotta have fun with it, but it's like, man, be creative. Like, do something better. You know, I try to be. I don't even like. A lot of people say you just as good as the last thing that you did. I try to be better than the next thing I'm gonna do. Instead of having myself.
Wow, that's good. Moving forward, what are we expecting for Raydale Shamaine in the next up and coming months?
So just a lot of music. It's really like a Shamaine takeover. Like, this is the summer of Shamaine shenanigans from all different areas. You're gonna get a little music. You're gonna get some quotables. You're gonna get some heartbreak. You're gonna get some. I just dropped the album on iTunes and Apple Closure. Local rappers on iTunes, and Tidal. So just a bunch of different places anywhere. Really just Raydale Shamaine on Google. And Google will do the rest for you. Send you right to me. But by the summer, I'm everywhere. I'm working on some merchandise. So the Shamaine, the WTF IRS is supposed to be dropping. That's Huda. It's Raydale Shamaine. All that's coming. know, so it's a lot of me, a lot of personality, but definitely a lot of heat. Definitely a lot of heat.
Big summer.
Oh, it's a big summer.
Big summer.
Definitely big summer.
Now that we have finished our straight talk segment, it's time for us to have a little fun. This is what we call to find the word. You get 30 seconds to answer a series of random questions. Some may be true or false, some may be one word, some may be pick one. Okay? Let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
All right. What is your biggest fear?
Dying from the arm.
The sugar going grits?
Absolutely.
Which rim is worse to shoot on? A double rim or a rim with no net?
Double.
Which sitcom is better, Martin or Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince.
Should women go half on bills with men?
Yes.
Do you believe that men are intimidated by a woman's success?
Yes.
Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
God.
First word that comes to mind when you think of yourself.
God.
What accomplishment are you most proud of?
Raise my little brother.
Best cartoons in the 1990s, Dub or Ham?
Hey, I know.
My man, Raydale, Shamaine here, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you taking the time out to sit with me during Straight Talk. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good information. Be on the lookout for Raydale's music in the upcoming months. All this music is on all platforms. Make sure you support our very, very own Raydale Shamaine. All right? Until next time, we'll holla.
Too many coons with this consciousness acting conscious and filling your cognitive with incompetence. Where your common sense and common sense ain't really been common since Common album in 97. Hope one day it'll all make sense or make sense turn to dollars. You know what dollars do to a woman with no substance. Long as the money coming, she coming. She don't care how I treat her, long as her bills getting paid and I feed her. So all year she get the 4 for $4 meal and it's up. Or maybe the biggie box to beat the box up in the cup. And y'all paying for what? A buck a nut, go buckle up and crash. Dummy turned father, figured out it wasn't safe to drive drunk. Now I stopped going beef for these burgers when these brothers boil you down on the sesame seeds. We raising big birds like Nick Foles' mama. I got enough eagles to fill arenas for the Eagles and Philadelphia. Wait, imagine if I charged every verse, set a rate for every statement. Torah, I'm a counselor. People can't afford what I afford. Y'all late, just think. If I remove Philadelphia, really break the bank. I'm out.